Hey guys, I thought I'd show you what I've been up to recently. This is quite an old project actually. I did it a couple of months back for one of my university projects. But it turned out really quite nicely, and it's a cathedral that I designed and made myself. Originally I wanted to actually make the whole thing, so this would actually just be a segment, and then you'd have the main part come across here and then the cross section there as well. But I didn't get that far in building it, so I just cut it off and decided to go for kind of a smaller cathedral sort of idea. But as I said, I was happy with the way it went. I used similar techniques that I showed on the previous video, which was just scoring in the bricks with this green material and then trying to texture it with the tinfoil. I did it for most of this model, but I think on a few areas I might have forgotten. But it turned out well. So I actually completed this model in a day. That was the fastest I'd made a model before. And that was literally, I got up at 1 o'clock quite late on that day and then worked my ass off until 1 AM, so I completed it really fast. Hey, back again, sorry about that. Someone knocked on the door. It's always difficult to try and get a video here because generally I'm so busy. And the neighbor next door has kindly decided to put his music quite loud, so that's another average uni day life. But anyway, where was I? I was talking about the foam board, and I finished this model in a day, and it's just the normal materials I use. I've got the foam board here, then I've got cardboard tiles, and just some balsa wood kind of bust bits here where the flying buttresses are. They came out really nicely. They took so long to do though, because as you can see, I put them together, so I had to cut for each flying buttress 3 pieces of foam, texture and texture it right around, which was quite a pain, but it was definitely worth the effort. At first I wanted to try and get another one here, but the measurements were off, so it would look a bit cramped, so I don't want to push that too far. But it came out really nice. Okay, back again, sorry, someone else knocked on the door again. Anyway, so we've got the front section here. I really like the way I achieved so much depth on this, and I was really wanting to get something like that when I was building the model. As you can see on the inside, it's actually really neatly done. I've got little supports for the roof there because it was quite large, and for the first time I actually used a different glue. I used hot glue, which sped up the process so much more, and generally it sticks so much faster, and everything's just brilliant about it. The only problem is if you leave it to heat up too long. I'll show you the glue gun. It burns through the foam slightly, so you can't leave it on for 20 minutes, otherwise it will start burning, and you do get a funny smell, so that's not probably some toxic stuff, but it certainly works well, and I was happier with it. So I'll show you a quick miniature for a scale reference. I've barely had any time for doing any painting, but I did kindly from friends got a box of miniatures for my birthday. So that was the Last Alliance set, and if you can see him there, it's quite a large model then. That focus. So that's him just at the door, and he literally fits in there. Then zooming out, there we go. It's quite a good model. But I was happy with the way it came out. You can actually barely see it on the black there. So I've just got doodles all over my cutting board that I use. And so let's zoom in there. There we go. So that's that. The back came out nicely. I'll show you a few close-ups. Actually, I'll take the camera off here, off the stand. Okay, back again, and here we go. So that's the model so far. It's got a nice rounded window at the back there. Tall windows there. The stained glass came out really well. I was happy with that. These ones are a little chunky because they were just traced over really quickly because I was panicking to get this model done for the next day. At first I wasn't keen on tiling the roof, more time-wise, but I think it was definitely worth it that I actually did it. And the nice window there with the kind of ledge that would look perfect if I had taken it out further and had a balcony. But I'll certainly, when I get back home and I take this back, I shall paint it up and put it in, context, have a kind of high raised platform, and then I think I'll sell it off because I probably won't keep it, because this is Gothic architecture which doesn't really fit with Lord of the Rings as such, because it's very Romanesque. But that's pretty much it for the moment. I do have other models that I'll try and show you as soon as, but I'll get back to you on that. And sorry for taking so long to put another video up, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll get some more stuff up soon. So thanks guys, and I'll see you soon.